crafts. Today we are doing our WIP in chat. It is actually Saturday, the April 29th, and I forgot my drink, y'all. So if I stop and then we start, it's because I went to go get my drink. Okay, we are working on the desert. Oh, first off, disclaimer. You might hear noise in the background from a 9-year-old my little brother. You also might hear a dog barking. You also might even hear some music going. So I do not own the rights to that music or anything. Yeah. Another part of the house. Sometimes there's some music downstairs, and sometimes you can hear it. So we are working on the Desert Princess by Mandy Lozano from Diamond Art Club. It is an little discontinued kit. Let me show you what she looks like here. Oh, and I'm sorry for y'all for shaking. I'm still kind of, this is what she looks like. I cannot believe that I'm where I'm at. We are going to use a few pins. We are going to use this pin. It's from Trumu. These metal tips came with them. We're going to use this pin. It's from Diamond Art Club. It's called Marble something. I have a 4-placer, and then I have a stainless steel tip in there. And then I'm using my newer pen from Diamond Art Club called Winter Sparkle or something. I'm using my straightener on it and my little roller thing I just got from Temu. Like literally, it works wonderful and great. So that's on that. And then the trays I'm using, it's from my 3D design. It's my gold tray. Then I'm using all my trays from, I think it's Ali. It's from CCM creation, something by ELEP or something. It's an Etsy shop. It's my lid ones. So I have like 9 of these trays, and they're all full from the diamonds from here, from 9 of the diamonds. We're also using my Craftablies thing that I keep my diamonds in, the twist toppers. So yeah. Oh, and then the cover minders we're using is my little bunny with, I'm gonna kind of move you guys. I'm sorry if you guys got get whatever. Okay. He's right here, my little bunny. And then I got my teddy titties, green apple teddy titties. And then from Diamond Art Club, I have one over here you probably can't see. I'll try to move it into the way. Rose. And then I have my trash container. And I'm sorry, y'all, if y'all feel a little whiplash or whiplash. So yeah. 4 minutes of what I'm going to do. Wow. I'm sorry, y'all. I do ramble a lot. So what's been going on this past week? Well, I have my little brother. He's been okay. Nothing really out of the ordinary or shenanigans with him. What else? Work's been okay. I do have a funny story. Okay, like I've told you guys about this guy named Cadillac, we call him. Well, there's this other guy, like he's just so funny. And so he was trying to, he's a resident, so I don't pay them like no mind, but like that. But I was talking to a horse, and then he kind of touched. I was like, "Don't touch me. I'm not that type of person." And then Cadillac was in there, and he heard it, and he's like, "You don't be touching my Mary," or whatnot, or no, he's like, "You don't be touching my snow bunny." That's what he said. Um, so he's like, "What are you talking about? Your son?" He's like, "That's mine. Don't be touching her." Man, y'all should have seen both of the other guy's face. He's like, yeah. Um, so that was that little story ranted. Um, sorry y'all. My little Dexcom went off. Um, I am a diabetic, so I do wear a Dexcom. So it kind of went off saying, "Oh, your sugar's high." Well, not really high, but it's going up. That's only because I just ate like probably about 30 minutes ago. So when I just eat like that, my thing would go off. Um, oh, I'm sorry, I hit y'all. So yeah, work was been going good. There was an issue at work this past week, but um, one of the other residents, um, she is so demanding, and no matter what, she's just demanding, and I don't like it. And so I clocked out of work, and I'm standing outside waiting. Okay, because I do not drive. I take Ubers and Lyfts. There's nothing wrong with taking Ubers and Lyfts. It's just my preferred method of riding or getting back and forth to work. Um, so I was waiting on my Uber, and this resident lady comes out there and like, "Mary, what are we having for Mary?" I was like, "What is it?" I'm not gonna really tell her name because I don't have a nickname for her yet. The other guy, Cadillac, that's his nickname. So I do not have a nickname for her. So I'm like, "What, Miss Shirley?" She's like, "Don't what me." I said, "What are we having for lunch tomorrow?" I was like, "What?" I'm like, "I'm off the clock for one. For two, it don't matter." She literally went and told on me, y'all. "I'm off the clock. When I clock out, it becomes my time, not your time. It's my time. I'm just waiting on my ride to go home." And she comes up to me asking me about the following day's lunch. I literally go in like right before lunch, but I don't have to focus on lunch. I'm a cook, and so I just cook dinner. So I'm the dinner cook. So I don't know what's for lunch. I don't ever look at their menu. The only time I look at their menu is to see what vegetables they are having, so I know what vegetables I can have or see what vegetables I have. Because sometimes the lunch people they'll use the night vegetables, like the dinner vegetables, and then I have to figure something else out. So literally, she comes at me like that. I'm like, I'm not even on the clock. And she went and told on me that I was being rude. And then she also told me that what nobody should be using what because that is disrespectful. Okay, first of all, I'm off the clock. Second of all, you don't need to talk to me about the following day when I'm not even the freaking cook, lunch cook. I am the night cook. Yeah, sometimes I might look at the thing to see what we're having, but if I don't get too excited about it, I don't remember it. Because I do look at the menu, but sometimes I don't remember it because I'm not excited. The only 2 days I get excited at work when I see on lunch is fried fish days because I know the fried fish days we're either gonna have catfish or or what's the other fish we have? It's kind of like catfish, sway. Those are the only two fish I kind of like when I know there's fish day. And then the second day is fried chicken day. I don't care. Fried chicken day. Like literally, y'all. Those are my top two. I'm sorry, I keep bumping y'all. Those are my top 2 days that I actually look forward to for the lunches. But if I don't see fried chicken or fish, I don't really pay attention to it. But because I'm like, ugh, it's that day. Ugh, it's meatloaf day. Because, yeah. And then I'll just come into work and make me something else or something, or see what we're having for dinner, and then maybe eat after making the dinner. I'll grab that for lunch. So, trying to figure out this number. Wow, 43. So, yeah, so that's that story from that resident. Um, all because I said what to her. She didn't like that. She thought that was disrespectful, so she went to higher ups and told them. I'm like, okay, first off, my time off is my time off. When I'm off the clock, I'm off the clock. You might be a resident, but I'm actually working in the kitchen. So, secondly, um, give me a second, y'all. Um, and then at work, I did have this happened Friday. They were supposed to have manicottis, which is an Italian dish, but they cheese manicottis, which I kind of add like meat to it, all that. Like you're supposed to. Doesn't matter if it's cheese. You're supposed to add meat, a meat sauce. My boss is like, it's supposed to be just marinara, not meat sauce. I'm like, whenever I make cheese manicottis myself, I add a meat sauce. That's just how I make it. That's how it's supposed to be. So I made a meat sauce, and she's like, one day I'm gonna write you guys up for not following the recipes because you're making a meat sauce for manicotti. It's supposed to be cheese manicottis, which cheese manicottis is the stuffing. Meat sauce is for the topping. Um, but they seem to like it. And then Monday we are having shells and cheese. I know Italian 2 times in 4 days is fine. Yeah, they're gonna have shells and cheese. And yep, let me go to H. Um, also, my sugars have been very high lately in the past week. Um, I forgot to take my medicine a couple of days, and because I didn't see my okay, if I don't see it, I will not take it or use it or whatnot. And so I had put my insulin pen up on my nightstand, and I guess it rolled off or something. I didn't see it, so I didn't use it the next one night, and then the next night I didn't use it because the same thing. Well, I looked down, I'm like, oh, and I saw my insulin pen on the floor. I'm like, oh, I haven't taken my insulin in 2 days. My sugar has been out of whack since it's been very high. And see, I love sweets. I love sweet drinks and I love sweets. I'm a sweet person. Um, like literally, you ask me what my favorite kind of dessert or anything. I love desserts. I love sweets. So I know my sugars are going to be high due to that. So I um I love sweet tea and I love all this, but starting on Monday the 1st, May 1st, also starting the Marvel May, I will be starting my diet. Um, it is going to be hard next weekend to deal with this diet, but I'm going to start my diet. I am going to switch from um, sweet teas and all that to water, basically waters. Um, TikTok has this water diet, this water trend going around, which you use the little packs like the Starburst drink packs for like the 8 ounce bottles, but you use 40 ounces of water. And you use that, and then you also use those syrups that you buy for like your coffees and stuff like that. I got me hazelnut, salted caramel, and coconut syrups, sugar free, of course. And so I'm like, I'm gonna add these to my waters with these little packets and find out. I had, what was that? Tiger's blood today. That was really good. And in my bottle right now, I have Tutti Frutti. It is less than flavor than it is on the other one. And so it's really good. So I'm gonna go switch to that. And I'm still gonna do my zero sugar Pepsis. Um, and then I normally do green tea, but I'm gonna try to splash that into my drinks too. See if that helps. But I'm not really looking forward into doing my watermelon tea and splashing it in water. I don't know how it's gonna turn out because it's already tea, guys. So we're gonna try that and see what I like because with this diet that I'm going on, I am also cutting out any potato. Okay, with this diet I'm going on. Okay, I can have carbs 1 day a week. So from Sunday to Saturday, I get to pick up whichever day I want. Well, it'll be starting Monday, so it'll be Monday to Sunday. Pick what day I want to have my carb day, which I can have carbs, but not as many carbs. So then I'm going to, after that, it's going to be like grilled meat, salads, cheese, like not really cheese, but grilled meat, salads, um, yolk parfaits, yogurt, something healthier than just always eating on bread and fried foods. Um, so, and I'm also cutting out because people don't realize pork is actually high in fat. So I'm also cutting out pork. That's a decision I actually just made today. So I'm gonna have more like lean meats and so like beef. I can eat beef, a little bit of beef. I'm moderating my beef intake. But I can have chicken, I can have turkey, I can have um, salmon, I can have tilapia, shrimp. I can have those. Um, but have I can have pork once a week too. So, um, and then I'm doing the beef like maybe 3 times a week on beef. But other than that, it's gonna be lean meats, more of a salad, more like stuff like that. But it's gonna be hard next weekend to do that because it starts on May 1st. But next weekend it is gonna be extremely hard because I do Comic Con every year. They come to my town or comic conventions. That's what they call it in my town, comic convention. They used to call it Comic Con, but ours was sold to a different company, so now it's called Comic Conventions. So I work the comic conventions. So I work with a thing called star signing. So if you do like ah, that has a hole in it. If you do like comics or um, what is that? Like dressing up and with anime stuff and stuff like that. That's what it's more like. And they have, it's called celebrity role. That's what they call it. I work with celebrity role, aka star signing. Um, that's what I've worked with. Um, and I love it. I work with celebrities in the gist. Um, so when I work with them, I like literally either collect their money or um, like take the pictures for the celebrities for their photo because we do at our booths. It's like you do sign autographs or you can do photos with your signed autograph combos or selfies. That's what they call them because they also do photo ops, but these ones are selfies because you take it yourself. But sometimes they have somebody else take the pictures for them, so it'll be easier for the line to go quickly. So yeah, I actually do that. And last year was on Easter weekend. This year it's the beginning of May. So on those 3 days, I will not be getting any diamond painting done at all. It's gonna be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of next weekend. So I will not be getting any diamond painting done at all until I come back, probably Friday, Sunday night. Um, But yeah, I have to make my own lunch because also there, the prices for the food is a little higher. Not just that, the lines for the food, it doesn't matter when they send you on break, those lines are long. Like you have a 30-minute break. If that line is 20 to 25 minutes, you only get 5 minutes to eat, sit down and eat. I'm not going to stand in line and wait for food, which they do pay you. Um, so I do get paid to work this event. But with this, I also um they also give you $10 to go towards lunch. So I normally just pocket that $10 time because I pretty much go out. Like I went out today and bought my food for. Oh, I'm sorry if you guys have a loud. I hit my mic. Um, so I go out and buy my own food for that. So I'll make salads and I also will make a sandwich on all 3 of those days. So I will have bread 3 days next week, and it's just I don't want to, but I have to only because of that. Um, but yeah, so I will have taken my lunches, so salads. So I bought me some already cooked grilled chicken for those. I bought me my salad mixtures. Um, And then I also bought me stuff to make overnight oats and also parfaits. So I bought me some yogurt. I bought me granola, the mixed berries. What else did I get? That's for the parfaits. And then for the overnight oats, I got me some dried cranberries and some oatmeal to make some overnight oats, and then some milk to make them. So bought me some cinnamon sugar shake stuff for it. Um, so yeah, so those 3 days, since I'll be like up and running and stuff, I am not going to do my diet thing because I will be able to do that. But I am doing this water thing also. Like I was saying about the water, I'll be doing that. So I'm actually cutting out a lot of stuff so I can get my diabetes under control because right now it is haywire. So I want to get that under control, and I also want to lose weight. So I'm actually gonna reach out to a my insurance because also my insurance does cover a gym membership. So I'm gonna try to get a hold of them and see what gym membership they can offer me. If they can offer me the one I want, I will be so happy because then I can just go after work, go for an hour or two, and work out. I'm not a workout person. I'm more like a swimmer. So there's actually two gyms close to me that actually have swim pools. We got the YMCA and then we got LA Fitness. If but I don't want to really do the YMCA because it's a little further out. Although it is closer to my job, yes. Um, so yeah, doesn't matter. Um, so I'm hoping to get a gym membership to one of those two. Because if I get a gym membership to the other places, they do not have swim pools. And I don't really like to work out, but I do love to swim. Like I can swim laps no matter what. That's just my thing. Um, shit. And sorry for language. I just missed a whole bunch of H's, y'all. After I just put the H away, I wasn't paying attention. So yeah. Um. Oh, I didn't tell you guys what putties and stuff I was using. OMG. I didn't tell you what putties. Okay, I'm using from Excuse Me Designs, 2.0 version, baby powder. And then I think this is from Diamond Art Supply, their putty. It is watermelon. And I love this putty, y'all. This putty works like, you know how some putties it starts working and then like you have to get new putty, but then it's on an AB and that the putty sticks to that AB. This putty does not stick to the AB at all. At all. It does work. So I have it in some of my multi-placer and a one placer for that reason. So those are the putties I'm using. And then I don't think I have any waxes in here. I think I took all the waxes out for this one. So yeah, baby powder and watermelon. There it is. Where's the... So, yeah, Comic Con is going to be fun next week. And I am going to probably take a vlog if I can. I will try to get it before everybody gets there on Friday when I get there. Like, so you guys can see. But yeah, I'm going to try to vlog a little bit this weekend. Well, next weekend. Um, so yeah, look out for that video. And that video will probably come out after my next WIP and chat. Because you know, the next WIP and chat is gonna be big with this going to Comic Con and see who I get to work with. Oh my gosh. Excuse me, y'all. I'm about to sneeze twice. Excuse me. Bless me. Ooh. Sorry, y'all, for sneezing 3 times. But yeah, I cannot wait to see who I work with for Comic Con because, whoa. Last year I worked with Terry Ellis. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but I will literally put a picture of him. Try to put a picture of him up here. Terry Ellis, oh my god, he is an amazing person, y'all. Like really amazing. Like I've worked this was my second time working with him last year. I worked with him before, and he is the to me he's very sweet, but he is very nice, and yeah. But with him, I did have fun last year. Um, the year before that, I worked with Ryder Strong. Oh, before that, Carrie Ellis. He played in the Princess Bride. He also played in Saw. I'm trying to think. Man in Tights. He played in. What else did he play in? Did he play in anything else? He's played in a few things. He's also played in Stranger Things as the mayor. So if that gives you any ideas. The other one was Ryder Strong that I worked with. Um, he played in Boys Meets World and Girls Meets World. World. Yeah, he was awesome. I actually got his autograph. I also worked with Sean Wallace or Wallace Shawn, one of the two. It's that name, but it's either flip flop. Um, He played in Vanatites too, but he also played in a lot of other movies. Like literally a lot of others. He was more quiet and down, quiet person. He wasn't like my other ones, talkative and selective and all that. Who else have I worked with? I know I've worked with a few other people, y'all. Like Carrie Ellis's, when I do his line, when I've worked with him the past 2 times, insane, insane. But see, let's say you're working the event, and let's say you you see like one of your favorites. Like, I did have his autograph before. When I moved, in the process of moving, I no longer have it, so he is back this year. So I will go and get it. Walter Jones, aka the Black Power Ranger from the original Power Rangers, is going to be there this time, and so I want to get his autograph. Last year, it was Jason David Frank. Oh, I his line was long, y'all. Like some of these um celebrities and Comic Con people, like they're well known, you will get a long line. So, but if but like the year before that, Ryder Strong's line, no, like there wasn't a lot. It wasn't packed like with um Terry Ellis's line. Like Carrie Ellis's line is packed. I knew, I knew when they put me with Carrie Ellis last year, I was gonna be. They gave me a break the year before that with Ryder Strong. They didn't give me a break last year. I'm hoping they're gonna kind of give me a break this year, but then I kind of again no, because working when you're busy like that, time goes by quickly. When you're not busy, it goes by slow. Um, I've met Kevin Nash by working these events. I've met Billy Zane um, from Titanic. He played the fiance. He's the one that said, um, "I put the diamonds in the pocket, the heart diamonds," and they figured it out at the end of the movie. And yeah, so I met him. Um, who else have I met? I've met so many y'all, so many people that there at these events, and they are all really nice. Um, but yeah, I love working it. It's fun. It's like, you know, work it, fun, get paid for it. That's what it is. Like you're working, you're having fun, and you're just getting paid to have fun, really. So there's some people, yeah, they do ticket boothing and stuff, but mine is I've been doing um star signing. Okay, my first year I started this. They put me at first at ticket booth. I was like, ugh, I I, I I'm okay with ticket booth. It's just because with ticket booth, at least you get to see everybody that comes in these awesome, awesome um cosplay. Telling you, these cosplay costumes. Some of these people take their time and hard work in these cosplay. Like that's pretty much what they do on their time off from work. They just work on these cosplay, and they are nice. But I wanted to be. I actually signed up for star signing that year, and I didn't get picked, but I get because at that time it was like their second year as a con when I started working it. So they didn't really do security. So they did their um employees for security. So they're local employees. That's what we'll call it, local employees, because they actually hire us each year. We each year have to fill out an application every year when they come back. So they's like, we need security at store signing. I was like, I'll go. I'm like, I'll go, no matter what, I'll go. So I that year I went into doing security for star signing. And they introduced me to the managers of star signing. It's like, hey, this is gonna be your security person to make sure they don't go into the VIP section because they are at that time they cut out a VIP section so the stars can sit down, relax, drink water, when not why they're not on star signing area or photo ops, because it was in between the two. So I was placed at this point by black curtains so that none of the cosplayers will try to go back into this area, because behind there also said restroom. But that restroom was cut off for the celebrities. So people would try to cut back there to go to that restroom, and that wasn't supposed to. So my job was to make sure that people don't go back in that area to go to the restroom. And so I was doing that for the my whole weekend after I got switched over from um thing. I was like, oh, you're gonna go back and do after the first day of me doing it, oh, you're gonna go back to Star Signing and do security again. I'm like, huh? What? I can go back to Star Signing again and do their security? And so that day, the second day, Nick sat down with me. That was my manager at that time. He's like, hey, so you did a really good job yesterday for making sure that nobody went back there. I want to let you know you did an awesome job, and um, I want to keep you on this position no matter what this year. But next year, sign up for star signing no matter what, because I want you to be in star signing. Because I guess they kind of fixed this. It's like, because next year we're going to fix this hiccup. We're not going to have y'all being, because I need more people in star signing. But I can't have you over there right now because you have to man this area so nobody will go back in the VIP section. So that was that. That was my first year. In my second year, signed up for star signing. He made sure I got back there with star signing, and that was the year I was working with Carrie Ellis. That was my first year working with Carrie Ellis. So my second year, I was in star signing. But after that, I've been with star signing ever since. So, and they know, they're like, okay, yep, she's worked with Carrie, she's worked with this person. They, when they see Carrie Ellis, they know that Carrie Ellis was a high star, because they call him high star because the way his is it's he's boxed in. They have his tables behind curtains, so you have to come into the curtain to see him. That's why I said high star. So I've worked with a high star people. Um, I've seen Val Kilmore. I've seen a glimpse of him. He just came out to say hi and bye, but I've never worked with him. But yeah, he's a good one. But yeah, so just working with star signing has been amazing to do. And I know I'm rambling about star signing. I'm sorry. I'm just so excited this next week. Very excited. This is my okay. Besides diamond painting, that is my love. Is working in with this company, because yeah, it's fun to do, and I'm gonna have fun next weekend. So I'm gonna do a vlog, like I said. I'm also gonna try to post pictures and put the pictures with the vlogging, and um, hopefully that won't be. You might get that instead of an unboxing Monday on that following Monday, so you guys can get it going. Um, and then I'll post it, because I do got at least a few more unboxing videos I gotta finish up. Mm, I think I got three. One unboxing I did not record. I was gonna record it. It was from my AliExpress order. I asked the company was they port glue. They said at first they told me they's like, what's port glue? So I'm like, oh, I'm like, it's the adhesive stuff for the canvas. They're like, yeah, we do that. Come to find out, I get the package. They do not do port glue. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I didn't want to pour the paper off and create bubbles with it. So I have it hanging, trying to relax. So once it's relaxed, I'm actually going to save this plastic. I'm going to change it to the plastic from this painting. I'm going to cut the plastic or whatnot. I'm going to change it from these to the clear plastic so I can do the video. It did come with a sticker sheet, well, not really a sticker sheet, a page. But see, the way I'm trying to do stuff, um, it came with this, hopefully. So it is 48 colors, as you see. It's more like a all bluish, blackish. So I'm gonna do that unboxing once it's relaxed. I normally give it about a week to 2 weeks to relax. It's almost there. Um, so I'm trying to relax it, get it to straighten out. Because I don't want to pull it and then it creates air bubbles in the thing. I'm trying to give it its own time to relax. Um, with it, because I do not like double-sided adhesive. Um, that's why on Facebook I went like, does anybody know a company that does really poured glue? I knew on AliExpress about Evermoment doing poured glue, but they only did squares for so long. I didn't know that they switched from that. You can now have an option between squares and round on Evermoment. When I just found that out, I'm like, ah. But they are more expensive. But I am going to order one of. I'm going to order a kit. Um, Depends on what I get this year. Depends also who I'm working with, because sometimes or who at Comic Con I did it when I met one of my favorite wrestlers. Um, I met Jeff Hardy a few years back because he does music too. Jeff Hardy does, and he was doing a live acoustic music thing in my city, and I bought the ticket. It was like probably about $50 tops, I think, and it was also including a meet and greet. So I got to meet him. I got his autograph, and then I took pictures with him. And so the one of the pictures I took with Jeff Hardy, I literally had gotten that into a custom. The customs company I used to go through on AliExpress, they stopped selling to the United States, y'all. They're only now doing it through Russia. So they're not even doing US. So that's why I was looking for a new company to do a port glue on this other kit. And then, yeah, so now that Evermoment's now doing round, the only reason why I went to the other company before um, that time was because they were not expensive for a big painting. I literally think I paid for my one that I got of Jason David Frank. Um, I wanted to get it of all of him with all of his Power Rangers slash his movie stuff, Lord Draken. And so I wanted to get that, but I didn't want to get, and then I do want to get the picture of me and him. But I wanted to get his permission to use his image that he designed, he created himself before I did it, because that would have been copyrighted. I didn't want to do anything with copy, like literally. So that's why last time when he was at Comic Con, I asked him. He's like, "Yeah, no problem." Um, so I got that one, and then he was supposed to come back to my city months later. That was Easter weekend last year. Then he came back in November. I was trying to go. I forgot what date it was. And then a week after he came to my town, he passed away. So I have this because I was going to have him sign the image. Like I was going to have him sign on the canvas on the side. And when I framed it, I wasn't going to cover that part of the canvas up. I was going to keep his autograph open on the canvas. Well, now I can't do that. So I have this canvas that he gave me permission to get of all of him, because when I told him about this, I wanted to diamond paint uh, all. He's like, "What's that?" And I told him, I was like, "Oh, it's a little gem thing you get, and you can diamond paint it. I would love to do that with your image, with all your Power Rangers together, and then you in the middle." He's like, "Oh, the image I have for my Facebook." I was like, "Yes." And so he's like, "Yeah, no problem. Do it, do it, do it." He's like, "But next time you I will be here in Indy in November. Next time, make sure you come so I can sign it. If you have it by then, I will sign it for you. I was like, it might not be completed, but I can have you sign like the white edges, the white edge part. So, and then when I frame it, I won't cover that right. I won't cover the edge up. I will keep it out. So I'll have your autograph on that. Like, yeah, do that. Well, I forgot that he was coming, and then the weekend that he passed away, I was like, oh. Then I was like, hold up, no, I missed him. So now I have that image, y'all, without his autograph that he gave me permission, and now I want to get the images of me and him together. Um, so yeah, I know I've been rambling for it's been about an hour, y'all. So I think, and I didn't even stop to get a drink, y'all. Normally I would. But thank you guys so much, and please stay tuned for next week's WIP and Chat. And you guys should have an unboxing coming out Monday, I believe, this past Monday, and then Friday. I technically don't have a post review, so I'm going to try to get out maybe another unboxing. 'Cause I do have a few unboxings. So yeah, you guys might even get an unboxing, or it may be even a pop up. Well, no, I don't like to go live late at night like that. Well, actually, Friday you won't get a live because I'll be at the Comic Con. I will see what I can come up with for you guys for that thing. So thank you guys so much, and like, comment, subscribe, do the bell notification, and just come around, stick around, and let's get more done. So yeah, for Monday, also the first, I'll be doing two kits, y'all. If I don't get this done by Monday, I know I'm not gonna get this done by Monday. I did take a week off, y'all, on this kit. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry I did. So yeah. So the first you guys will probably see, um, yeah, and then I'll do weekly updates on the two cameras I'll be working on. It's probably gonna be like a 5-minute video on those. But thank you guys so much, and you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.